The Fallout TV show discussions are back, boys. Are you ready for some lore-destroying, Fallout New Vegas hating, Todd Howard baiting, absolute goodness? Because I am. And I want myself an Ella Parnell to impregnate, because reasons. And I'm gonna just say that right out. That's my main objective here, okay?
Things are ramping up in a major way for the Fallout TV show. We just got the news that Season 2 of the show will resume filming shortly. Jonathan Nolan, one of the executive producers of the show, recently gave a talk in Dublin for Screen Ireland. During this, he said filming will resume in 4 weeks, and based off the talk's timing, that means around November 12th. This was really all based off of a Reddit post, and since there were no recordings from this talk, I did reach out to several other attendees to confirm that yes, this actually was said. Although, after doing that legwork and trying to make a video about it, we got it confirmed anyway. Because Screen Rant did an interview with the actress who plays Betty, who did confirm that filming will begin in November. And honestly, this is kind of weird. We've already seen some articles come.
A lot of recycled information, Juicehead, from your last video that we watched, but it doesn't matter. The Fallout TV show Season 2 is gonna be legendary. It's gonna ruin Bethesda. Season 1 was an absolute unexpected hit because of tourists, low IQ individuals, and flat-out brain-damaged individuals, okay? Because no one with at least 2 working brain cells should like the Fallout TV show. It's an aggressive 5 out of 10. Lucy, godlike storyline, okay? Perfection. Do I need to go and explain Lucy's storyline again, how absolutely amazing it is? Especially considering it also considers the Ghoul another amazing character, and how aggressively absolute garbage everything else in this stupid universe was, except Lucy and the Ghoul. Literally. Mulled over. Oh yeah, we created so many issues and plot holes with her that we just killed her off because why answer all of them? Oh my god. The fact that Maximus was a normal kid and then he got taken by the Brotherhood of Steel and now he doesn't know what masturbation is just kills me inside, okay? What? Listen, there's only 2 things good about the Fallout TV show, and that is Lucy and the Ghoul. And Lucy's story is especially good, okay? Listen. Lucy's story is about a hopeful person who's not a Mary Sue, who needs to go and do something and is trying to do something the best way that she can. And along the line, she encounters things that make her grow as a person. And then she encounters the Ghoul. Someone who was like Lucy one day. He was a nice person that did the right thing. But when the bombs dropped, the Ghoul understood one thing. That he needs to change. Otherwise, he will not survive in this world because the weak and the kind get abused, used, and killed. And Lucy doesn't see it that way. And then the Ghoul wants to prove that he did not make the wrong choice by becoming a worse person because he needed to do it to survive. And if he breaks Lucy and forces her to become like him, that he made the right choice. But Lucy doesn't do that. She still is a decent person no matter what the outcome, and it all makes sense, and it's perfect. Okay? Not the best explanation, honestly, but it's been a while. I have done this explanation 50 times already. But it is good. It is good, it makes sense, but those are the only 2 things in this show that aren't complete trash. And Season 2, I think the Ghoul's character is just going to get obliterated and eviscerated. Because his storyline effectively kind of has concluded to a huge part.
Coming out saying how this is actually bad news, that Season 2 may not be coming until mid-2026, which would be a brutal 2+ year wait. But personally, I disagree with that. I have some further quotes that should give you a bit more hope that Fallout could return a bit sooner. Although this filming date is still surprising. Just a couple of weeks ago, many fans were concerned that filming for Season 2 wouldn't be anytime soon, due to some of the quotes from Ella Parnell, aka Lucy from the show. In an interview with Discussing Film that was published 2
Oh, what the hell? She has tattoos? Oh, man! What the hell? That's so bad. Oh, she has tattoos? That's disgusting. I thought it was bad, but at least kinda almost forgivable that she's British, y'all. And she wants a ball of war. But no. She also has tattoos. Fuck this. Okay, you're not getting my seed.
2 weeks ago on October
Disgusting.
7th, she says,
I'm excited. I really cannot wait. I don't have anything. I don't know when we're going to do
Oh, the British accent just kills me. Oh, Jesus.
it. I don't have a script.
Oh,
I have
Jesus.
literally nothing. I don't even know if I'm in it. I hope I'm in it. I think I'm in it. No, I'm probably in it. But no, I don't know
Sad.
anything. I'm excited. I really want to get going.
Sad.
I need to like start like practicing my accent.
Oh, no, and she's saying like a lot. She's a brain dead bimbo. Oh, I should not have watched this video. I regret my life choices now. What the hell?
Again and getting back into the Lucy headspace.
which does feel odd.
Sad.
Because literally 1 week later,
Sad.
the executive producer was on stage saying
Oh,
filming
boy.
was locked down 4 weeks from then. But honestly, all this does kind of check out, because it really does appear like they're trying to get Fallout Season 2 out as fast as humanly possible. So I just wrote that line.
Bro, how larger than...
I just wrote that line as I'm
Wait.
making this.
Wait. Okay. You can see the shoulder line of Todd Howard, and where his bottom is almost there, but Todd Howard's is sitting like this, while this freak of nature is kind of like slumped over and he's not really caring. How large do you think the chair for Todd Howard is supposed to be? How absolutely just 10 centimeters longer the chair for Todd Howard is than this guy?
Possible. So I just wrote that line as I'm making this script, but upon checking, yeah, that is quite literally what the showrunners have said. Speaking with Hollywood Reporter a couple of months ago, but we are going as fast as we possibly can, and we've got a lot of heavy lifting from Season 1 already done. We have sets, assets, visual effects that are already done. We're hitting the ground running this season. We're going pedal to the metal to get Season 2 out as fast as humanly possible. So on one hand, this is exciting. We've heard this fast turnaround line a few times now. Just a couple of months ago, even some of the Prime Video execs backed this up. I think we're ahead of schedule in terms of being able to get Season 2 back. We don't have an exact launch date yet, but we've already gotten scripts in hand, and I think the fans of Season 1 will really love where we're going for Season 2.
The tourists of Season 1 are not going to remember what happened. But Season 2 starts. The tourists from Season 1 are not going to remember what happened in Season 1, and it's going to be over. I think Bethesda is going to so absolutely ginormously overinvest into the TV show Season 2, and it's going to be a disaster.
There's quite a bit going to get Season 2 out faster as well. We've seen quotes around how some ideas from Season 1 were basically shelved to be used in Season 2, so some concepts are already written out, as well as Season 2 filming is being moved to California, which makes things go faster. I feel like this is going to be relatively smooth sailing because we have so much great desert right here in California. We're going to start scouting locations we literally can drive to from the writer's room. So while I do think it is important to keep your expectations in check, it'll still be a while before Fallout Season 2 comes out. I also don't really agree with some of these articles saying that this is likely years away. Based off all of these quotes I just highlighted for you, it really sounds to me like Season 2 filming will...
Yeah, this doesn't seem... worst case scenario, I think end of 2025. Worst case scenario, middle 2026. But considering how everything happened and how probably fervently Microsoft is pushing for the Fallout TV show, it should happen really fast. Microsoft's probably putting in money there because it was an actual success, and Microsoft hasn't had any successful games in, I don't know, how long has Xbox been alive?
Happen more quickly compared to Season 1, because it sounds like some stuff was already done, and Season 2 overall has a lot more going for it, to the point where I think one of the showrunners almost said that Season 2 would be out in 2025 during a recent interview. The internet has an interesting habit of making non-binding statements binding, so I'm hesitant to give a date that will be taken out of context and live on Reddit.
Also, you know why the Season 2 is going to be a disaster? Because in Season 1 at the end, there were so many episodes that were just like random fucking shit, essentially. Just like, aha, funny, blah, 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 humor type of garbage, you know? And by the way, the cope from the Fallout Season 1 fanboys who call it the best thing ever, and their defense, well, it's supposed to be stupid because it's Fallout. Everyone's supposed to be autistic. No. No. Just no. Stop. Stop. There's a reason you got abandoned as a child. Okay? And that's that reason, okay? Relax. Yeah, it's gonna be bad. And at the end of season 1, there were so many episodes where it was just random, quirky, janky, stupid human. For example, the Vault of Mutants. Oh, it made just no sense. And other episodes like that where it was just like, haha, quirky, stupid shit because reasons. I think they did that because they were running out of ideas and they did not know what to put into episodes. So, the fact that they are lying about the fact that they had things that they didn't do in season 1 but they were planned is absolutely a 100% lie in my eyes, because they added quirky, stupid episodes like the Mutant Vault in season 1. If they had anything to put, they would have put anything else instead of that stupid vault, okay? But they didn't. But they did not. So yeah, it's really, really bad.
For a year or so. I think what's happening here is he was thinking about saying that, yeah, we're targeting a season 2 in 2025, but
also, a huge part about season 2, why it cannot succeed, is the fact that it's going to be in New Vegas, or at least a part of it is going to be in New Vegas. And Todd Howard, being the spiteful midget that he is, wants to erase New Vegas from everyone's collective memory. The best Fallout game ever made was not even made by Todd Howard. That is the blemish. That is his absolute greatest failure ever. He put his heart and soul into making Fallout 3, and what happens? New Vegas comes out and completely blows that garbage dumpster fire out of the water. He's mad, and he wants New Vegas dead. And considering at least a couple of episodes are going to be centered around New Vegas and explaining what happened, those episodes need to be bad, and New Vegas itself needs to be extremely dull, boring, and stupid, so Todd Howard can finally kill New Vegas off. So that automatically means that the New Vegas episodes are going to be really, really bad, because Todd Howard cannot let them be good. Otherwise, people are going to have an interest in New Vegas. And that is unacceptable. I think he's not even going to mention Caesar's Legion. I honestly think he's not even going to mention Caesar's Legion in season 2. That's not going to be a thing. And the NCR probably is not going to be too much of a thing. You know, it's as destroyed it is, it's going to be destroyed.
didn't want to actually say that because then it would live on Reddit for a year or so, and he doesn't want that, because 2025 is likely still a very optimistic timeline. But we of course do know that filming is resuming soon, and get subscribed, because it'll likely mean a ton of new leaks around season 2 of the show. And exciting as all—
Bro, you had an anti-matted rifle in your goddamn... with explosive rounds? It says armored penetrate. Oh no, that's just his armor. Yeah, this is explosive rounds. And you didn't use that, instead you used one of the worst beginner guns in the game. What do you mean?
All of this would be, there is definitely a concern here with the rate at which they're producing things. Are they going too fast? Looking back at that Ella Purnell quote about knowing nothing about season 2, and then the very next update—
her eyes are too big. She's British. She has a bunch of retarded tattoos, and her mouth is too strangely... I don't even know what to describe this, okay? I want to have baby, okay? I can't! I can't run away from instinct! I can't! Oh my god, I'm pissed! Why? Why must life be so hard? Why? Ah! Damn it!
that we got about the show was how filming was about to begin, I do wonder if the show could run into more quality issues as a result of this pace. As of right now, Fallout is shaping up to be Amazon's big new show as The Boys is going on to its final season. Prime Video obviously wants this done as fast as possible. But do you want to hear quotes like this to hear they're going as fast as humanly possible right as they're about to dive into a bunch of New Vegas lore? We'll talk more about what's to come in Season 2 a bit later in this video, but yeah, Season 2 is taking us to New Vegas, and after some giant controversies around Season 1 with what was a relatively small aspect of Season 1, it does feel like these are dangerous waters for the Fallout TV show. And then hearing they're sprinting into them does give me some pause, because the details we have for Season 2 so far definitely throw up some lore concerns. But sometimes being fast is good. Like imagine if all of your meals were ready in
Are you kidding me?
phone. But when it comes to what will actually be new in Season 2 of the Fallout TV show, we've already learned quite a few details about where this story is going. And yeah, spoilers, if you haven't actually watched the Fallout TV show, you should probably do so or just skip this part of the video, because like I mentioned earlier, we are headed to New Vegas.
Many of our lead characters
Right, and it looks so bad. Dude, this looks...
are Vegas bound. And Las Vegas in the world of Fallout is Robert House's town. Robert House
Might have something to do with it.
will be involved in Season 2.
A return to New
By the way, House is not going to be a great character. He's probably going to be a shallow impersonation of what we know from New Vegas. Because they already retcon his lore. Yeah. House was supposed to predict that the missiles are gonna launch and, everything's gonna happen. This is why the platinum chip exists. This is why he was on a timer. This is why all the preparations happen. Okay? But the TV show made it that House was a part of the evil fucking capitalists that think that destroying the world is the ultimate capitalist money-making move. Which makes no sense because you literally killed all of your consumers. Oh god, these people are just... They're just so dumb and repulsive.
Vegas was pretty clear from the ending of Season 1, and over the course of Season 1, we got quite a few teases of what's going to be happening in Vegas. During the ending credits of the final episode, we could see what seemingly happened to the Vegas Strip. There's some kind of NCR versus security.
Yeah, it looks like that there's death clause in here, there's the NCR, no one knows what happened. The idea currently is, for some reason, death clause, maybe from Quarry Junction, just decided to attack New Vegas.
Bertrand versus Deathclaw battle for Vegas, and it's not really clear who won or if anyone even survived. This, among other things, does basically confirm that Deathclaws are coming to the Fallout TV show in Season 2.
We knew that it's coming. Oh god, not this character.
Questions about how did Moldaver survive. We see here pre-war.
I have so many questions. How did she survive? Why is she retarded? Why is she brain damaged? Why is she completely neurodivergent? Why does she have only 2 brain cells? Why does she have a low IQ? I have so many questions. Listen, her grand plan is to get into the vault, whatever. Okay? Turns out these vaults are controlled by buds because reasons, and no one from the evil people that are part of buds understood it. Wait, I don't recognize her. Is she one of us? Oh, no, she's not. Well, I guess that's not sus at all. Especially considering that we knew that the vault was dead. There's no way that they didn't know the vault was... It makes no sense. And her grand plan was to invite psychotic raiders into a vault, kill everyone except Lucy, who she really, really loved for some reason, and take some crap and take some people and... I can't. It's just the story's just so stupid.
And then again, several hundred years later in the post-war, during the ending credits, we could also see a Tops Casino Cryo Suites ad.
Also, she created amazing technology that she then was forced to sell, and she can't recreate that technology because you see, Even though she was the one who made it, she's too stupid to make it again. It's great.
Many fans have speculated that this is telling us that Moldaver survived in a Vegas cryopod, which will likely be some kind of plotline explored in Season 2, and perhaps the biggest deal of all, we've
Dude, they killed her off. Admittedly, she could come back, but, you know, hopefully not.
of course just heard from the showrunner that Robert House will be involved in Season 2, which does make you wonder. It feels like to tell the story, we need to find out what happened in New Vegas. Yet one of Todd Howard's only asks of the Fallout showrunners was not to confirm a canon ending for the games, including Fallout New Vegas. And we did have an interesting response around this from a past interview. When asked about what this ending scene means for New Vegas, we hear, "All we really want the audience to know is that things have happened, so that there isn't an expectation that we pick the show up in Season 2 following one of the myriad canon endings that depend on your choices when you play Fallout New Vegas." So a bit of a weird response there, but to me, it makes it sound like they'll basically be vague about what happened here. And if House is involved, it'll likely be more pre-war content in the show, which honestly I'm fine with. Getting to see how House built his empire could make for some amazing television, and in Season 1, some of those
Probably not at all, sadly. Oh boy.
war scenes were my personal favorites. And just overall, Season 2 will continue to capture that overall Fallout theme. I'm really excited to continue in Season 2 is that blend of tones, that the show can have sitcom moments that are juxtaposed with people shooting each other. I think Season 1 really nailed the hilarity as the world is ending, and this makes me hopeful that we'll get—
No, Season 1 was stupid. Every single person outside of a vault is a literal retard. And everyone except the main characters, except Maximus because he is stupid, are complete morons. This world makes no sense. Like, not a single character here has even the slightest shred of brains. It is so annoying.
Makes me hopeful that we'll get plenty more of that in Season 2. And one of the interesting plot lines for Season 2 is character growth really across the board. It feels like Season 1 of the Fallout TV show really ended with all of the characters having some revelation that will heavily impact who they are to their core in Season 2. Lucy and the Ghoul are almost on opposite sides of this, the Ghoul becoming softer, more family focused, as opposed to the wasteland gunslinger only. And yeah, we don't even know where his daughter is, they'll likely pop up in Season 2 at some point. While conversely with Lucy, it really feels like in Season 1...
That's not even true. The Ghoul is not softer. He just wants to help Lucy because he understands, now, wait a minute. I can do good things still, and I should do good things still. And that's why he's helping Lucy. That's why he's saying, come along now. And that's pretty much it, okay? The Ghoul is not... The Ghoul has not received fundamental changes. The Ghoul has not received an epiphany that now he needs to fucking plant, plant goddamn wood everywhere and reforest the world or anything like that. No, not even in the slightest, okay? And that's why I'm saying, by the way, the Ghoul's storyline is over. That's it. The Ghoul's whole storyline, even though it was good, was just understanding that, wait a minute, he can be a good person. That's it. That's it. That is it.
She loses her family and her naivety is gone now. I expect a much harsher version of this character in Season 2, and the showrunners have literally said as much.
By the way, if the showrunners are gonna make Lucy into a killing machine now and the Ghoul opposite, that everything they have done in Season 1 has been on accident, and that's it. It's gonna be the typical situation where where someone makes something, and then they make something more, and it's completely garbage compared to the things that were before, and it doesn't make sense based on the things before. And that's where the show, where it's time, but okay, you kind of made this, but you no longer have any right to tell us what's what, because you yourself don't understand your show any longer.
What we're already into in Season 2 is exploring how far we want to push this character. How much do we want to see her hang onto herself becomes the game of the show in its own way. But I think this all will be a lot more fun to watch. Season 1 Lucy was really the hopeful side, which gradually erodes as the show goes on. Season 2 feels like it'll be a lot more of badass Lucy who does things she didn't even realize she was capable of. I think all of us evil playthrough enjoyers should be eating good in Season.
Oh god, that sounds so cringe, by the way, already. By the way, second episode, first fucking fight ever. Okay, worst fight ever. So many. Okay. But man, oh no. Making Lucy into just this killing machine with no morals is gonna be such a failure. It's sad.
Season 2, and it does seem like Lucy and the Ghoul will be adventuring together in Season 2, which will likely have them bouncing these feelings off of one another as they each progress towards their own mean. But conversely, Maximus has gained a whole new level of insight around the Brotherhood of Steel. This is a character with anger, and it feels like in Season 2 we'll see
Maximus is the worst character ever. The Brotherhood of Steel is already destroyed without any possibility of coming back. They're just a bunch of literal morons.
him release that anger towards someone. Aaron Moten, the actor who plays Maximus, described the Season 1 finale as an obliteration of Optimus for Maximus. This is something that he's going to carry for the rest.
I don't even know what Maximus's motivation is supposed to be. I still can't figure out, did he or did he not put the razor blade in the boot? I just don't know. What he wants, what he thinks, what he feels doesn't make any sense. It's just, then we're here, then we're there, then we're here, then we're there. It's just bad. A horrible character.
Rest of the series. He seems to have some really dark paths ahead of him. Super mutants will almost certainly be in Season 2 of the Fallout TV show as well. We technically do see one super mutant on this cart at the Enclave testing facility in Season 1, but it's really just their hand. But Johnny Pemberton, Thaddeus from Season 1 of Fallout, posted this photo on Instagram a few weeks ago before deleting it.
Is he gonna become a super mutant? Also, by the way, Gould's now are immortal, unkillable super creatures. 10 out of 10.
To me, it looks like he is sitting for molds for super mutant hands, and honestly, that makes a ton of sense. In Season 1, Thaddeus gets the injection from this mysterious doctor, and subsequently develops healing abilities.
The doctor was the only fun part about this, because he wanted to blow his brains out.
Likely was the FEV virus, and we'll see Thaddeus turn into a super mutant in Season 2, which can make a big splash.
But he's a ghoul, not a super mutant. You can't be...
plot lines overall. Thaddeus is of course a member of the Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood of Steel don't like mutants, but Maximus may be left feeling differently as he has had a bit of a reunion with Thaddeus now. I could definitely see this being a catalyst to turn Maximus away from the Brotherhood of Steel, but we might also see the Enclave, and
Maximus fucking hates him. He was only nice to him at the end because they needed him to skedaddle before he ruins everything. This is a woeful not understanding what happened in the series.
in the background of this photo, we can see a picture of what appears to be Malcolm McDowell. This was a previous voice actor for John Henry Eden, aka President of the Enclave. Following the release of the Fallout TV show, we got these stylized videos, including one about Vault-Tec's HQ, and our first day there as a manager. This is new lore, but we get to see this massive Vault-Tec HQ get introduced.
I haven't seen that, but I guess that's it. Anyway, that was Juicehead. Ella Panel, please call me. 10 out of 10. We'll still do it, even though it's pretty painful. But you know what must be done must be done. Have a nice day. Bye.